On June 28, 2025, Guizhou Province was struck by a second wave of catastrophic flooding, plunging Rongjiang County into an even deeper crisis just days after the first round of devastation. Torrential rains returned with greater intensity, while upstream hydropower stations discharged large volumes of water, leaving the already devastated region with no time to recover. As water levels continued to rise rapidly, local authorities were forced to raise the flood emergency response level to the highest alert. Entire communities were ordered to evacuate without delay, and scenes of panic swept through towns and villages as residents rushed to escape the oncoming floodwaters.
Hiện全部在车里，吓死人了！走快点，走快点！啊！发警报了！发警报了！发警报了！发警报了！
According to the local flood control command, the Duliu River at the Shihuachang Hydrological Station was expected to reach a peak of 253.50 meters by 5 p.m., exceeding the guaranteed safety level by 2 meters. In response, officials activated Level 1 flood emergency measures and ordered the full evacuation of all residents in the 7 key flood-prone zones across Rongjiang County.
今天是6月28号，这里是龙江县的上游塔石乡。现在今天这次的洪水比上次更严重。你看5分钟之前对面的那个面包车，现在都快被淹没了。然后呢，在一线龙江县里面抗灾的兄弟朋友们，你们要注意了啊！上游现在发洪水。
Emergency sirens sounded throughout the region, and public broadcasts called on people to leave immediately and head for higher ground before the situation worsened. This second wave of flooding came at a critical and painful moment. Many residents had just returned home after the first flood to clean up mud, recover belongings, and begin minor repairs.
比96年的还大个希望龙江不要遭第二次水灾。
现在的水跟前次我拍那个视频差不多了，又到这个停车场这里来了。对面。
Roads were still covered in debris, electricity and water supplies had only partially resumed, and bridges remained damaged or unstable. However, the arrival of new heavy rainfall and another round of dam discharges quickly turned recovery efforts into a race for survival. The rivers, already swollen from days of rain, had no remaining capacity to hold the incoming torrents.
二次洪水又快来了。
Rongjiang County's geography increases its vulnerability to floods. The county is located at the confluence of three rivers, the Duliu River, the Guizhou River, and the Pingyong River. These three rivers meet near the urban center of Rongjiang, turning the area into a natural flood basin. When upstream dams discharge large volumes of water, especially during periods of intense rainfall, the effect is immediate and overwhelming. Floodwaters were already surging through Tashi Township on the upper reaches of the Pingyong River, quickly making their way downstream and submerging communities in the county.
哇，警报再次拉响，又收了，又全收了，第二次了。才挂出来才弄好，没得一天。
In neighboring Landslide County, the situation was equally alarming. Fast-moving muddy water swept through streets, damaged buildings, and stranded vehicles. Across the region, people scrambled to evacuate, carrying children, elderly relatives, and essential items while wading through chest-deep floodwater. What makes this disaster even more severe is the role of upstream water management. In recent years, major floods across China have often been linked not only to natural causes like heavy rainfall but also to sudden, large-scale dam discharges. In Rongjiang's case, upstream hydropower stations released water multiple times in quick succession, contributing significantly to the scale and speed of the flooding.
这条不是路了，这条变河边了，变河了，变河了。
This new wave of flooding in Guizhou highlights the increasing fragility of both urban infrastructure and natural systems under pressure from extreme weather and human intervention. The growing reliance on upstream dams and hydropower stations, combined with unpredictable rainfall patterns, has created a dangerous situation for downstream regions like Rongjiang. Each discharge sends water barreling into communities that are already saturated, leaving residents with no time to recover before the next crisis arrives.
到淹了，最多过8小时水也到榕江了。榕江的兄弟姐妹啊，注意防洪了，别往山上跑去哦。
As the situation continues to develop, Rongjiang remains on high alert. More rain is expected, and the possibility of additional dam releases looms. With entire districts underwater and thousands of families displaced, recovery will take months, if not years.
你看，这些人全到，都全部上来个红坤菜市场那里也快淹没了， 那水进来发的流进那个地下。